welcome. This is a different setting. This is the easiest setting for me to do right now to stream, or not stream, to record, and the most appealing because I am struggling in a lot of different ways. So, this update is to kind of make up for the fact that I didn't do a newsletter, my quarterly newsletter that I do on the Kobe. So, this is instead a newsletter like update virtually. So I'm not going to really structure it like how I structure the newsletter. This is going to just kind of be like a chatty update, is what I'm thinking. So the biggest thing is why I didn't do a newsletter is I won't show it fully, but just a little bit. I got surgery um, on my finger on this one, and I am right handed. And if you had been following my streams, you would have seen that I had been struggling with my hand since November. And it was progressively getting worse and more obvious as the time went on. And after lots of things, our last straw was that I needed to get opened up to figure out possibly what was wrong with me. And yeah, it ended up being more of a sudden thing where um because I had gotten much worse in the time I had last seen the surgeon or the hand specialist to the to that moment, he was worried about me getting even worse and losing um my ability to use my finger or it's spreading. So we scheduled as soon as I could get insurance and everything going, and it ended up being right at the end of or not February, March, which then led into April and messed up how I usually set up the newsletter. And I was out of commission for about 2 weeks. I couldn't really use my hand at all. And now I can with some restrictions. I'm exercising it, trying to get it to function again, and I'll be having some extensive therapy to be able to grip. So, yes, that is the like big life update. Now, leading up to this, I was starting to hit that mental struggle that I get with editing videos. I have tons of idea, and currently right now I'm sitting on a ton of footage, but I just couldn't get to the editing part of uh, the situation, which also resulted in me not having a video for last month. But some of it was not my fault because, like, a couple weeks before finding out I needed to have surgery, um, my computer decided to freak out and I had to reset it. And I did have some videos either half edited or almost completely done, and I lost all of that. I have all the raw footage, thankfully, but I lost all the work I had done. And these were long videos. Some of them were long play games that I just kind of like clean up a little bit. You know, if I end up talking to someone while I'm doing the long play or getting up to go to the restroom and stuff, I usually cut those out of the long plays, and then keep everything else pure like the stream. And I lost all that. So I'd have to restart from scratch. So yeah, that kind of made the attitude of already getting into that mode of not really wanting to edit worse. And then surgery and then I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. Um I have very bad uh dexterity in my left hand when it comes to being very intricate. My handwriting is horrible. Um, my eye hand coordination has gotten a little bit better, but it's still not that great with my left hand. And part of that, from what I was told very young, it has to do with my dyslexia. But yeah, so That is partial. The 2 things or 3 things combined is why we didn't have a video last month, and, why I'm doing this video for this month. This is gonna count for this month's video because I do not think I'm going to be editing anything else. Now, I want to apologize to everyone who wanted to see the video of the, Raiders of the Valley. I'm still going to edit it. I just need to it heal more. Actually, I probably could do it now, but heal my hand will still be a problem for a while. That and get into the mindset to go back to editing. Um, Also, I did take footage of the Festival of Books that happened right before being told I needed to have surgery. So I have that footage too. I also have a haul footage for that. Actually, no, I don't have a haul footage for that. I need to film that. The books I have, the little bit that I got is still sitting next to my desk instead of being in the bookshelf because I'm like, I need to film and I haven't because I don't want to edit it. That's kind of where that got. And then again, surgery just derailed everything and really messed with my psyche in the sense of doing work. Um, if you're if you haven't been with me longer or don't watch my streams, you will know that I have learned that I'm much more of a live stream person. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy interacting with people. Um, I enjoy the casualness of that versus needing to like edit a video and needing to polish and stuff like that. So, is my stream setup great and perfect? No, absolutely not. My poor laptop can only handle so much sometimes because it's getting old, and I don't have all the nice, pretty screens and stuff that I would like. But the how I function and interact on stream is really what I like the best. So, it feeds into the hardship of like not always being able to or willing to then edit a video or even film because then I don't want to edit. So there is that kind of like YouTube author tube update. Now, stream wise, I have been hyper focusing on Minecraft for multiple reasons. Some of it is fan fiction reasons, some of it's just updates that I'm excited for. So, there's a lot of Minecraft streaming content. Also, we were like hard trying to finish writing book 2, which we didn't get to finish. I have to go back, but there's a lot of stream sprints, VODs on the channel for January. That was what January was. Now, I tried to stream Sims again and figured out that it's not working. I don't know if it's my computer, if it's the game, I don't know what, but it is horrendous to stream. Um, so I still want to finish the stuff that I have started, and I have decided that there's just going to be long plays. It doesn't mean I have to set aside time to record myself playing, and that means they'll come out much slower, but they'll come out like a long play or and it will feel and look like a VOD, even though it was never live. So there's that. We will still be playing Palia, um, and as long as that still functions on the stream, if not, that will also turn it into a long play. But yeah, that's my more like chill, casual game. Where Minecraft has really started to become my home, ironically. I know I really fell in love with Sims a long time, and I had that whole long series on Sims. Um, but I I enjoy the ability to play with people in Minecraft and play on my own and the variety that feels so different from Sims, I think. So Yeah, I have started to become a very heavy Minecraft player. I've noticed when you look back at all of my videos. So, yeah, there will be more Minecraft. I still have the hardcore series going. We are on World 9, and then I have a planned series with Bungle where we're going to be joint playing something, just me and them, where we're going to do a challenge survival game. We're going to be playing Skyblock, hopefully, if nothing changes. It's kind of been a rough go in and out go because we've both been struggling with some stuff. So, and I've been busy writing. So there's that. But we plan to start soon, within the next quarter, which is why I'm telling you now. And then also, I may be returning to Minecraft. Bungle started streaming again. They're dipping their toes back into content creating, which I'm so happy and proud for them. And they did a whole new tour of the server, of the Minecraft server, and said that they were going to start playing again. And you know what? I'll go back. I have a couple of unfinished things that I never finished doing, like the bridge. So I think I might just join them and interact with the server again. So yeah, that's the gaming, streaming, and YouTube video update, the AuthorTube update, and the streaming update. That's really what I should call it AuthorTube update and streaming update, because my streaming is a mix. My main channel is just AuthorTube, BookTube kind of thing. So yes, we still are doing regarding BookTube, but we are still doing the quarterly book. I already filmed that, and I just haven't obviously edited anything. Next quarter, I will pick a book. I haven't decided what book, but we'll pick a book, and that will be the book of the quarter. I'll probably pick it somewhere in the middle of the quarter, like I did last time, where I picked a book in February. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And if you have any recommendations, actually, you can let me know below. I don't do book 2s and 3s of things. I only do book 1s or standalones because I don't think it's fair to do a continuation. So, yeah, that's it for those things. Now, writing, I am still trying to write poetry, build up a collection. I haven't really been in the mindset for it. I also have not contributed to any poetry society contests. Even though, I mean, we've only had 2, so, but still, I haven't contributed to anything yet. I am currently editing Project Blasphemy 1. We're on the second draft. I'm at chapter 17, and we are 61,857 words still. So that's still going good. We're still kind of riding that line between 61K and 62K. So I really don't want to buff up too much as an erotic romance. That might get harder for people willing to read it. But yeah, there's that. And then for Hunger's Desire, I have currently posted chapter 15 is the most recent post everywhere. Uh, and then there was not a post in February because it was a short month. And both me and Mungle in our ADHD frenzy forgot. And then last month with the surgery, I did not post anything. I still need to edit what Mungle has edited for me, or approve of the edits and look over it in order to post it. So there will be a post this month, but last month's was surgery and the month before was just us both spacing. I have written up to chapter 18. So we're getting close to catching. I'm trying not to, but this might slow me down. But Yeah, I'm trying to see, was there anything else? No, that's really it. All the writing updates. I do have some poetry things. I will be submitting some poetry to the poetry night with Morgan and JC. And that's really it. Yeah, I think that's the update for the most part. The beginning of the year was going okay until it was not. Um, which is classic. There might be a lot of stop and starts for the year, pending how my hand goes and how occupational therapy goes and how much I can do. I can function for a couple hours and then I have to take a break and then I can go back to work. So it's really a give and take right now, which is slightly frustrating, but don't want to hurt myself by straining my hand. So yeah, be prepared for me to either not post things or be late on things because I don't have the time and the space to get things done. So yes, but for the most part, streaming is still the safest and easiest thing for me to do. So, again, if you're wanting content from me and you're wanting to interact with me, you can check out me on the second channel, the Dolores Medell Uncut, which is, of course, linked down below in the beacon. But you can check me out there, and I will be there at least twice a week on Mondays, where we usually do writing stuff, um, and or at least like productivity time, and then Fridays where we have games. Um, that is the plans for the most part. I am also, I forgot there is another life update. I did start school in February, so that has also consumed some of my mental space capacity. So yeah, um, if it seems like a lot is not happening uh, versus normal, it's because school has taken up a lot of mental space in my brain. But I will be done with school later towards the end of the year. I also am still hoping to publish Project Blasphemy 1 by December, by the end of December minimum. Um, and if that's the case, that will also it will be my first time officially publishing a book versus Hunger's Desire is a serial and it's different because I'm actively writing it as I'm publishing it. This is a book that I'm going to be completely done with. And I have to do all the like editings and covers and money. So yeah, just this is going to be an interesting year. A lot of firsts in bad ways and good ways, hopefully. So this year might be a little chaotic when it comes to video posts, especially with how I already don't love to do it. I know it's horrible. It's horrible for a YouTuber to say that they don't like to edit out loud and be honest, but I've always been one for honesty with you guys if you've been here long enough. So yeah, the honest take of I'm struggling mentally to want to edit videos, but I still want to interact and be with you guys, which is why streams are still a thing. Um, so yeah, that is it. That's that is the update. That is what's been happening. That is the name of the game. And hopefully, at least my hand does not affect too much of putting out content. And it's not too much slower. But yeah, that is it. We'll see if I have another update in the mid-year, which has become a tradition, or get to the mid-year, reevaluate my life, and then change my goals change my goals partially. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that is how that is it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And like I said, if you're willing to just hang out and wait for videos, hit the subscribe button, like this video would be nice. But if you're wanting to see me on a more regular basis and you're wanting to hang out, go check out the Uncut channel, the uh, stream channel, and you can see me twice a week. And we might be seeing friends coming in occasionally. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. And I will see you on whatever ends up being the next video. Because, like I said, I can't promise I'm going to be publishing once a month anymore. So I'll be surprised to everyone, including me. Yay. Okay. Bye. Tell stories and prosper.